Few hours ago, we told you of the death of the investor, the investor on Wall Street, one of our country's biggest business forces, Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, who passed away earlier today. We're learning now that there are details of the cause of his death. We're learning it has been identified as a cardiac arrest. Remember, he was presented at the hospital, but he'd already died by the time his body arrived at the hospital. Now, we are receiving more details that he had undergone a number of surgeries just a month back. He was suffering kidney issues, but it is cardiac arrest that was seen as the cause of death by his doctor. Now, remember, when he arrived at the hospital early in the morning today, the hospital pronounced that he'd arrived dead already. My colleague Mihir is with us right now, live from outside the Jhunjhunwala residence to bring us more details. Mihir, if you could just bring us more details that we are receiving. Of course, we do want to respect the family's privacy at this time. So whatever details we can share with the public, if you could tell us.
Absolutely, and we have details coming right from the doctor of Mr. Jhunjhunwala. Dr. Pratit Sabnani and Ruchi Sabnani were overseeing and supervising his condition. What we understand and what we are told at this point is that the death of Mr. Jhunjhunwala was caused due to sudden cardiac arrest. Last month, he did go through an angioplasty, considering he had certain heart issues that needed to be resolved and needed some sort of treatment, which did, of course, go successfully well, and his vitals were also looking good. He was recovering very well, and that's why we know that few months back he was admitted in hospital, and then he was discharged from there. So he was recovering very well is what we understand, and this sudden cardiac arrest has come as a shocker for many, not only his loved ones but also the doctors who were treating him and were in touch with him since on a daily basis. Yes, he had certain ailments. There was a kidney condition for which he was going through dialysis and other ailments, but all that, having said all that, things were looking good for his health, and that's what something which the doctors are unable to understand at this point, how this could happen. But the truth remains that he did pass away today, and he was rushed to the hospital after he complained of certain issues. When the family brought him to the hospital, he was declared dead on arrival, and at this point what we are understanding is that the death was due to a sudden cardiac arrest of Mr. Jhunjhunwala.
All right, Mihir, thank you so much for bringing us the details.